Welcome to another video. In this video I want to share and recommend some websites, YouTube videos, YouTuber playlists for learning Japanese. This is the first part of the website YouTube recommendation series for learning a language. I will make a video on Korean and Chinese. If you have a language that you want to request or recommend, you can message me on Instagram. So the first website I have here is Puni Puni Japan. As you can see, they make YouTube videos, so they actually are a YouTuber and a YouTube channel, which I also recommend. But if you look on the side, you get Japanese grammar, Japanese phrases, Japanese vocabulary, and videos and diary. So if we click on Japanese grammar, which is mainly what I use on Puni Puni Japan, you can click on a lesson. For example, this one here, lesson 4. Read more, ask what something is. You get all of these notes and examples, which I find is really good. So Puni Puni Japan, I highly recommend. The next website I recommend is JapaneseVerbConjugator.com. So it gives you the conjugation of verbs. I think this is very useful when learning Japanese and when creating your own sentences, because conjugation is very important. I have one more website and then we'll move on to YouTube. The last website is jlptsensei.com. So on this website you have N levels, different N levels. You can get grammar lists, you can get lessons, you go into downloads, you can get flashcards, ebooks. If you subscribe to their Patreon member, you are able to download the ebook at N levels. So if you look at the grammar, what I like about it is they give you the meaning, they tell you what N level it is, they give you example sentences, and you have other meanings and examples. Yep, you can get the Grammar Master ebook, so you become a patron. I actually have downloaded the N5 ebook, so let's have a preview of that. I highly recommend this site. You also get kanji list as well, which is pretty good. So this is the N5 vocabulary nouns list. So this is what you get. You get 439 pages, which is very good. So I really recommend subscribing to the Patreon. It really helps learning Japanese. This is a Japanese N5 Grammar Master ebook. That's N4, sorry. So you get all of these grammar lists that you might want to learn, and you also get how to use, which to use, ending patterns, example sentences. This is just a very good ebook and I highly recommend. So that's all the websites I recommend. Let's move on to the YouTube. I recommend Waku Waku Japanese Language Lessons playlist. I think their lessons are very simple, very easy to follow, and I highly recommend it. It's a good foundation level to build on top of. Especially if you're a beginner to Japanese, definitely watch Waku Waku Japanese Language Lessons. Let's move to the next YouTube videos or playlist. I really recommend this channel, Maki Japanese Language. I think he highlights on the native sentences, what native speaker use, as you can see, what Japanese people say or don't say. So I highly recommend this channel. So as you can see, he doesn't have a lot of videos, but it's still good to learn from, and it's always good to understand what natives speak or how they write, so that we can learn more, because Japanese learned in Western countries is very different to the Japanese used in Japan. So it's always good to have someone to explain that. The next channel is obviously the 101, JapanesePod101.com. So it highlights everything, it has lessons. I really like the listening in this channel, like listening, practice, test, exams, or the conversation between Mark. I'm not sure if they have it anymore, but Mark is a character. Yes, they do it in Korean, but yeah. But I do recommend JapanesePod101.com. You should definitely check it out. It is also good if you are a beginner as well. Don't forget, as I mentioned earlier, Puni Japan also makes videos, so you should check it out. That is all of the websites and YouTube videos I use or I watch. I do watch other ones, but these are the main ones that I really recommend and I suggest you using them. I hope this video helps you guys learning Japanese, and see you in the next video. Thank you.